Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Casual706 here, back with another Transformers unboxing / review. Today I'm covering Transformers, Deluxe Class, Flameout, and Twin Twist. Now we got typical packaging with this guy. We got Transformers going up the right side, Transformers Generations logo in the top right hand corner. Down here we got ages 8+ in 3 different languages. A picture of him in his drill vehicle mode here, and we got Flameout there. Now we got the actual toy in robot mode in the background here with his blasters in the package. Around to the back of the package here, it says it's going to take about 18 steps to change him from his drill vehicle to his robot mode and vice versa. And it says it's going to take 1 step to change the Titan Master Flameout from the head of Topspin into his Titan Master Flameout himself. Now over here we got a couple of product shots from Hasbro. They're showing Leader Class Sky Shadow. I've got that on my channel. Check out the review. Voyager Class Octone. I also did a review on my channel. Check that one out. And we've got Deluxe Class Windblade. Also did a review for that on the channel, so you guys check that out. Up here they're showing the Titan Master Ramhorn, which I haven't been able to spot him out in retail yet, so I don't have a review for that, but hopefully that's coming soon. Now up here they're showing that the Titan Master figures are interchangeable with 3 different classes of Titans Return figures. Now in the top left hand corner we got a real quick bio for Twin Twist. The bio reads, "With the Decepticons rising, the Autobots power up with Titan Master partners to stop them. Flameout gives Twin Twist the ability to target and overload the conversion cog of other bots, accelerating their conversion process out of control and triggering a mode switching meltdown." We took a look at the packaging. We're going to go ahead and bust this open and get to the good part. Alright, so with this guy out of the packaging here, we get a couple of familiar things. First of all, we get these little art cards. Now the art cards just have an artistic depiction of Twin Twist on the front of it. It's a pretty shoddy made card this go around. I'm not sure why this is very different. It's not glossy at all, and it's kind of faded out there. I don't know if you guys can tell. So I'm not sure why it's so shoddy here. Round to the back here we got stats like we had with the old G1 figures. Now the red lines are going to be Twin Twist by himself, and the blue lines are going to be when he's combined with Flameout. So his strength by himself is a 8, with Flameout is a 12, his speed is a 7, with Flameout is a 12, intelligence is going to be 4, with Flameout is going to be a 6, firepower is going to be a 7, and with Flameout is going to be 11. Alright, now he's also going to come packaged with instructions. These are dual-sided instructions. The instructions are just showing how to change him from his drill vehicle mode to robot and vice versa. On the back here, they're showing how the little Titan Master can actually pilot him when he's in his little drill vehicle mode. And right there, they're just showing the Titan Masters are interchangeable with the 3 classes of Titans Return figures. Alright, so instructions out of the way, we're going to take a look at the actual figure himself. Now bringing him a little bit closer here to the camera, this is what you're going to get with Twin Twist. I'm very happy with this figure. He looks dope. It should go really well with his brother Topspin. Now this is just a remold of Trigger Happy. They've basically added a couple of parts and changed some things around, but it's basically the same transformation as Trigger Happy. Now the blasters you can actually connect together if you wanted to. They've got little tabs here. You see a tab right there and tab right there. You can kind of link these together if you wanted to make one larger blaster that he could either hold both of his hands on the sides here, or he could hold that peg right there. So you could display that in his hand like that if you wanted to. Or if you wanted him to have 2 firearms, you could split them apart and use the little side peg thingies right there. That's your options for weapon display in the robot mode. I'm going to pull these to the side. We're going to take a look at his articulation real quick. I'm really happy with this figure. He feels pretty sturdy. I like the little flares coming off, the little treads for the drill vehicle mode there. Those look really cool coming up off of his shoulders. He's got a really nice head sculpt here. In fact, let me pop that off so we can take a look at the head sculpt here. And of course, if you fold them over, you get the little robot mode for Flameout there. Now these guys don't have a whole lot of articulation. They got a pin going right through the hip and through the knees. So if you wanted to, you can get some seating poses like that. And the arms are actually on a ball joint there, so you can get the arms going forward like that if you wanted to. Now the head will also rotate around. That's a pretty crappy paint job on the head there. He's just an all white figure with a little blue visor there. Now with this guy, articulation wise, he's got a couple of ball joints up at the shoulder here, so you can get some high shoulder lifts if you wanted to. He's got a ball joint on the arm, so you'll be able to rotate the arm all the way around. Since he's got these little tread things here, you're not going to be able to have the arm up and spin it around per se. You'll have to just kind of do like that to spin it around. Now just underneath that arm section here, there's a little swivel point, so you can rotate that all the way around. And then he's got a little elbow joint. The elbow joint actually comes forward like that if you wanted to, or you could leave it down and bend the arm forward like that. Now the hands are pre-molded hands. They have no articulation at all, just a little standard 5mm peg there in the hand. So you're not going to get any motion out of that. Now the other arm, same thing. Since it's got that ball there, you'll be able to get a high lift on the shoulder, and you'll be able to rotate it all the way around. Now you wouldn't be able to rotate it like this because of the little drill treads that are on the back there. Just under the arm there's another rotation point here, so you can rotate that all the way around. And then he's also going to have that little elbow joint there again. Now up at the one thing I'm noticing, the chest kind of pivots back and forth here, so you got to really make sure that's kind of clicked in good when you're standing up, otherwise it's going to kind of lean to the side. Now the head will rotate all the way around like that, and there is going to be a waist joint as well, so if you wanted to, you could rotate the waist around there. Off of the waist, you're going to have some ball joints here, so you'll be able to get the leg, if you kind of play with it, you'll be able to get the leg around like that. Just under that joint, you got another little rotation point here, so you'll be able to rotate the leg around like that. And of course, he's going to have that knee joint right there. If you open that back side up, you can kind of lift the foot up like that, so that might help out with posing, I'm not sure. Now over at the other leg, the exact same scenario. You got a ball joint right here, so you're going to be able to rotate that around. If you kind of hold it in place, you can rotate that around. Then just under that, you're going to have another little rotation point there, so you'll be able to rotate that around. And he, of course, is going to have a knee joint on that leg too. Now, as I mentioned, if you open up this back panel, you can kind of play with the foot, and that might help you out with posing, I'm not sure. Alright, so since we took a look at the articulation, we're going to go ahead and go through the transformation with this guy. To transform him, first of all, we're going to go ahead and remove this Titan Master figure from the top here. Open up this little panel right here, and we're going to fold the fist into the forearm there, just like that. You're going to go ahead and do the same thing on that other side. You're going to open up that panel and fold that fist into the forearm. Then we're going to close that panel. The little tank tread things, we're going to go ahead and flip them over to the front here from the back. They're just on a little hinge there. Then we are going to, let's see, pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and, we're going to go ahead and rotate the waist here, and then we're going to open up these leg compartments. Now the foot will kind of fold up like that. Then we're going to do the same thing on that other side here. We're going to go up, I'm going to go ahead and open up this panel here. And we're going to fold that foot just up forward here like that. And the leg will kind of collapse onto itself here like this. You're just going to kind of push it up onto the back here. Then you're actually going to have a couple of tabs, if you can see those there. A little tab here, a little tab here. That's going to help to click the legs together like that. Then up here, we're going to go ahead and rotate the, you're going to have to kind of keep these arms out of the way. We're going to rotate this little chest section, is just going to spin around here like that. Then we're going to reach into here, pull these little drills down to the front. Okay, so these arms are going to have to open them back up, and they're going to kind of collapse onto themselves, and then you're going to close that panel. You're going to have to do the same thing on this other side here. I overlooked that. So you see what we're doing is just pushing this down into that like that, and then we're going to close that panel up. Then these arms should move down forward here and tab in to the front right up here. Just like that. There we go. Alright, and then the last thing we're going to do is bring the back up and tab it into place. So there we've got our little drill vehicle mode there. Now there are a couple of wheels on the bottom of this. It does roll pretty nicely. These little drills on the front, however, they don't spin around. That's a little bit of a letdown. I think it would have been cool if they were on little rotation points that you could spin the drills around, but Hasbro went with a solid mold up front there, so that's not going to be an option. But that's what you get there. Now, you can take the little Titan Master figure here, and you can put him inside and close that canopy up. So now Flameout is actually piloting Twin Twist there. Now, there's a couple of ways that you'll be able to display these weapons if you would like to. We've got some ports right here on the side of the tank treads there that you click the gun into if you wanted to, like that. And of course the other side's got a matching port there, so you could do that. Have those guns on the side there. You also have another port right up high here on both of these legs, so that'd be an option that you could stick the guns into there like that. Really happy with the figure. I'm glad to have the two brothers here. Now I've got Top Spin and Twin Twist. Really happy with the figure. I think the Hasbro did a pretty good job with this one. Alright, so that's going to conclude my unboxing slash review for Transformers Deluxe Class, Twin Twist, and Flameout. If you guys liked the video, be sure to click the like button, please. Also, please leave me a comment on my videos. It's a lot more motivational to do these videos when people are liking and commenting. And also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any Transformer unboxings in the very near future. Alright, so with all the plugs out of the way, guys, appreciate the view again. Casual 706, out.